Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome back to Overwatch. Today I'm gonna be playing a game with the new hero that got announced at Blizzcon just a couple of days ago. It is going to be the robot dude that, you know, looks sort of like a samurai and has a massive sword on his back. It's going to be none other than Genji. Now Genji is extremely powerful all around and he's actually surprisingly good at long ranged. Let's have a look. And we find ourselves on the attacking team on Hollywood. Actually, also the new map that got announced at BlizzCon. Now, I've played a couple of matches with this dude so far. He's extremely powerful. He has a lot of potential. And I'm gonna have to play it safe though, because on Hollywood in particular, they can actually snipe you down relatively easily as the spawn location go. Like it's pretty difficult to get out right here. But anyways, so what do I have here? I got the shuriken, and the shuriken I'm throwing constantly, and what I'm trying to do with them is, you know, just throw them at people. You always have them in groups of 3, and what happens is that you throw them forward. When you hit the left mouse button click, they throw in, like, you know, this line forward, and actually I'm trying to get up Vara right here. Where is he? He's almost down. There we go. You throw them in groups of 3 with the left mouse button, and you also do so in a group of 3 with the right mouse button. However, with the right mouse button, you're gonna be throwing them in an arc instead. Now, we have to go towards objective A. What's up, brother? What's up, brother? What are you doing here? Wow. Alright, there we go. Now, another ability that I have is my shift ability. And the shift ability is basically this dash forward. And what happens is that I can basically, you know, go through a target and actually do damage over time. And there's not a whole lot of damage over time actually in this game. But basically you dash through a target, and if you hit them, you will do damage to them after a couple of seconds. And, you know, it's very, very powerful as well. Now, obviously, I still have my E ability as well. And the E ability is basically a deflect. What happens is I can activate that. I gotta be careful here. Gotta activate my ult, actually. Hold on. Hold on to that thought. Trying to slash away at enemies here. Oh, I ended up killing a whole bunch of nerds there, but I don't think I did the maximum amount of damage. But anyways, the Q ability, okay, I'm doing 100 things at once right here, but the Q ability, I basically pull out my sword, it's the ultimate, and I dash away at targets and I do a lot of damage. Shift ability, I go through a target and it does damage over time. And the E ability is basically a deflect. And what happens when you activate the E ability is that if someone is shooting at you while it's up, you will actually return the bullets to their direction. Now, on top of that, this guy is actually very mobile because I got the wall climb of Hanzo, who is my brother as far as lore goes. But on top of that, I'm also the only hero that can actually double jump. So first jump, second jump. So in the middle of the air, I can jump again. So those are the abilities that I got. And all in all, it makes him a very well-rounded character. Using the shuriken at medium to long range, that actually do a significant amount of damage. I mean, you can see right here. So there we go, I returned the arrows to him. I can do a significant amount of damage at medium to long range. But on top of that, I don't know if that was the high noon right there, or his ultimate. Oh, well, it is right now, so I'm gonna be careful. But I also have my sword at medium to long, or medium range combat, obviously, and then short range as well. And I can dash in and out targets to do a ton of damage. Now, she's right there, so I'm gonna have to get out of there. I'm actually very low in health at the moment. There is a health globe right here. I haven't actually learned exactly yet. Oh, I was gonna grab it right there. Sadly, I had the cooldown up for the shift ability, so I couldn't quite get in here. You can see one of the new heroes here as well in D.Va. But this hero seems to be extremely good all round. He doesn't have necessarily a weakness, because oftentimes when you're in trouble, you can get away with using the shift ability and also, you know, using the other abilities that I got. So I can climb up the walls, I can get out of trouble relatively well. Now we have to escort the payload right now towards objective B. Okay, did return a lot of the damage there, but sadly the robot is still up. There's a lot of health. Just grabbing as many health globes as possible. Now in general though, the movement speed, even though I'm super mobile, the movement speed isn't very high at all. Like my normal walking is not particularly fast. Oh wow, did you steal my health globe, Reaper? That was mean. It's okay, I'll forgive you. There's a tracer or whatever, or there was a, I think it was a Vara player up on the high ground. Yep. Oh my god, there's a Widowmaker up there. Whew. When you have your shift ability up though, you can dash in and out super quickly, but the cooldown is pretty high. Now one way I could be simply going around this is by activating my E ability, which lasts for a couple of seconds, and cross the street. So never cross the street without activating your E ability. No, but you get what I'm trying to say. Alright. Let's see. So, there is a player right there. Now these stars that I'm throwing, right, they're very good. But you gotta be keeping in mind that they're not easy to land. I mean, they have a little bit of travel time. And since you're always pretty much moving at the same time as you're also throwing them, they're never really gonna go 100% straight forward, right? Like, they're gonna go forward. They're gonna go straight towards your hit marker. But oftentimes, they're relatively difficult to land. Hanzo. Brother. Oh. Brother. Okay, did get one right there. So that's the ticks right here that you're hearing are actually the ticks of my E ability. Okay, once again, you hear these ticks that do damage over time right now. Whew. And that's oftentimes how combat goes with this dude. It's very fun because there's so much crazy like dashing in and out. She's dead, right? Yeah, she's down. Whew. So I managed to 2v1-2 right there, which is very fun. Gotta grab the health globe right here. Gotta be a little careful though, because she manages to slow me. Oh! Get out, Lowko, get out! Whew. Alright. But oftentimes you have these crazy battles with this guy. I've had that in pretty much every single game that I've played. You have these really fun 1v1s. Oh, I sadly didn't quite get her there. But yeah, her slows are really annoying. Like, if I'm immobile, I will go down super quickly. I only have 300 or 200 life in general. There's just not a lot. I should probably make it to the payload, though. I've really been playing this like a deathmatch and not really, you know, playing the objective very much. I mean, if I take out heroes, I guess that's still okay, right? Come on. Oh, he was waiting right there. He was waiting right there with launching the arrow. Look, so he knew that I had my sword up like that. You can see it very quickly, and he decided not to shoot until it was 100% gone. So that's actually pretty smart, and that is definitely the way to counter this dude. Like, if you see the dashing with the sword that you could notice right there for a second as well, you know that he's gonna be returning the arrows that you're shooting at him, or the bullets that you're shooting at him. So when you see it, when you see that is up, you obviously gotta be a little careful. Whew, wow. Once again, doing the damage right there, but you can see, like, I'm very flimsy. Very, very flimsy. If I'm not quite careful enough, it's gonna do so much damage to me. And sadly, it does end up taking me out. Now, I got my ultimate up once again, so I'm gonna try and get towards the payload and see if I can hack and slash at a bunch of nerds. So that is the Spirit Dragon right there from the Hanzo player. I also have a Spirit Dragon. Mine is prettier. Okay, here we go. You can see the damage though, like it's a pretty significant amount of damage. Oh, didn't quite get anything done right there. Okay, did get her. Obviously my knife, my melee attack is still gonna be powerful as well. Okay, here we go. We have to escort this limousine. 5 seconds available. Obviously we do have overtime as well. So there we go. Overtime basically goes away when we get off of the target. So I gotta be careful here. Oh, they get another one right there, but sadly not gonna be able to, you know. Well, we may actually still have this. We may actually still have this. Overtime is still up. Has it already ended? I'm just waiting for the kill cam. Alright, here we go, here we go. So I got a couple of seconds to dash back into the combat. And actually, we are still escorting this. It isn't really there yet, though. We have quite a way to go. We're about 50% there right now. Making it work towards the payload. I probably should have been there a little faster. Or a little earlier last time around. Because we definitely could have pushed it much harder. Wow. And there we go. Vara getting the play of the game, I'm sure, right there. Or actually, it was Mayo that killed me right there. But Vara, you know, landing that barrage right there from the high ground. Doing a ton of damage to us. And that is going to be overtime for this match. So sadly, this is gonna be a defeat. Now, I've seen a lot of people comment on the video saying that I should really upload longer Overwatch videos. So that's what we're gonna do today. Most of the Overwatch games, however, are very short. I think the average one is like 6, 7, 8 minutes tops. And usually you can dash in and out of the game of like 10 minutes and, you know, just be all good again. So what I'm gonna do instead is just simply, you know, show a second game right here as well. Hopefully we'll get some good gameplay going once again. Absolutely love that animation though, it's so sick. But anyways, we find ourselves on Hanamura right here and we're gonna be on the attacking team. Now there is that a Genji player? It is. We're just dancing together. Is he gonna stay right there? I doubt it. Immediately see that Reinhardt ult right there and Symmetra also using those abilities. I'm just gonna stay at a little bit of distance right here. I don't think I should be risking it. The shield is pretty breakable, but I gotta watch out that he's gonna, you know, charge at me. The charge can actually obviously one-shot me. I only have 200 life. That's very, very little. But it looks like we're progressing forward right now towards objective A. So on this specific map, we only have 2 checkpoints to capture. There is no escorting of a payload or anything like that. Oh, he actually is already down. Cool. So they actually managed to kill one another. Probably ended up killing, or, you know, probably had Tracer do the lethal amounts of damage there. But, she's still at the damage on her of his shift. That basically dashes through the target. There's actually the Torbjorn thing right there. I'm gonna just kill it from a distance. You can see though, it's 100% accurate, and I actually managed to kill Torbjorn right there as well. Oh my god. Whew. Symmetra, you do so much damage. I'm gonna be heading back. There's a lot of people in this game that seem to be running around just, you know, extremely aggressively and just basically YOLO their way to the victory. I think it's better oftentimes to just move back as well every now and then. I don't really like dying. I mean, maybe I've played too many MOBAs and like StarCraft 2 and whatnot to really have that happen to me. And honestly, dying in this game is not extremely punishing anyway. But I try and always stay alive. If I can at all, you know, make it happen. Okay. Haven't gotten my ult yet in this one. Let me grab this real quick. You can see though, like he's dashing in and out super quickly. Oh, he's activating the E ability right there, making sure that he's dashing back all of the stars that he's throwing at me. I'm just waiting for my cooldowns here. Okay, cool. So one thing you can do, for example, which I didn't realize at first, is actually dash there. But I was trying to get close to Hanzo. My brother ended up killing me right there. And... oh, look at that. Very nice shot actually by him. Very, very nice. Alright, so we have 7 minutes and 40 seconds right now to get towards objective B. And not a lot of heroes can actually cross this path easily at all. Well, obviously Tracer can easily do it. But I didn't imagine that I could do this. But obviously since I can just wall climb as well as double jump. Shoot. There we go. Oh god, that is his ult right there. Goes up for quite a little bit of time, so I'm just trying to stay at distance. Don't really want to fight him in close quartered combat. Just throwing the stars. But yeah, I noticed I don't really use my my other abilities all that much. Reinhardt's coming in. Okay. Okay, doing a lot of damage here. Okay. Gotta get out! Gotta get out! Woo! Get out! Oh man, that regeneration, or that cooldown on the shift ability is actually very, very long. Like if you think about it, I believe it's 6 seconds, right? It's either 6 or 8 seconds. It doesn't seem like a long amount of time, but oftentimes you use it like every 2 seconds if you can, right? Like it is actually a pretty sizable cooldown. Yeah, it's actually 8 seconds in total. So it is quite quite a long time. Alright, let's see if I can get around. We have 6 minutes remaining right now, and we are progressing very aggressively. Throwing around the stars. Maybe I should use my shift or my right click ability here a little bit more often. Oh man, that Mei is doing so much slowing to us, very annoying. I gotta be careful here that I don't get charged that. Okay, they get 2 more kills right there, very nice. And it looks like we're still up and running. Okay, should be the kill right there on her as well. And while I do get frozen in place right now and I can't do anything, we're still up and running. We're still up and going. I got my ultimate ready to go as well. They're gonna recharge very shortly. Here we go. Ult is up. I can use my my other abilities a bit more often as well, it seems like. Like the shift ability is going up more often while this is happening, so that's very useful. Can't use my E ability though. And it looks like we have gotten the victory right here. So very nice, very solid all-round game right there. You can see, while we ended up going down, I think 1 or 2 times too many, because I just simply misplayed. We may have very well gotten to play the game. No, sadly, it is going to be the Reaper player that gets that. I've had a couple of plays of the game with this dude, especially when you're with your ultimate up. The ultimate can actually, you know, take out an entire enemy team, and it's extremely satisfying to just sort of, you know, have your samurai sword and just slash away at targets. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button down below. If you want to see more Overwatch content, hit that subscribe button as well so you get a notification as soon as I upload more. I want to thank you all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile. And hold on, I want to see how many kills I got in total. Here we go, we got 9 elimination and 2 deaths, so that's pretty solid.